I think that's what you want for a game.
Oh.
Like, most games are short these days when you buy them.
Are we live now? Yeah.
Yep, we're live.
Alright. Yeah, Alan Wake 2, there is a total of 19 chapters in the game. It's
What chapter are you on?
5.
Well,
Wow, a good 10 hours
you got a ways
Jesus.
to go then.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, the Saga's story, Agent in the game. It's
What chapter are
Cora's
you on?
story is 10 chapters long. Alan's story is 9 chapters.
Oh, so he's not even in most of the game.
He's not
only
even
half of it.
in most of the game I've seen. It's the woman, Saga, that you play as. It's weird.
Oh, that sucks.
It's called
No,
Alan
once
Wake
he-
2, but you play it as
Once he's introduced to the game, he does take a more active role in it. Like, especially when you're playing as him.
That's like the fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 fucking trick.
So it's not really
Play
a
as
trick
Snake
about
for the
it,
first
so
part, and it's like, oh shit, you don't even play as Snake. You play as Raiden.
It's not really a trick though.
It was a trick. Everybody, when it first came out, everybody thought, it was Metal Gear Solid 2. You're playing as Snake again. Start off as
Callum's
Snake, and then you play as fucking Raiden.
They've never really hidden the fact, though, that the main character of the story is Saga Anderson.
Yeah, but I prefer Alan Wake in the game.
Alan is a central character, but like he's only the protagonist of his own story, which is like takes place counter to the main story.
I prefer Alan Wake in the game.
You can swap between the two stories anytime you want, basically. So, like, if you prefer to play as Alan, you don't have to play as Saga for most of the game. You can play his story first once it becomes available.
The person I've been watching is not having a good time with this game.
Well, has he played the first one?
Yeah, he loved the first one. That's one of his favourite games. He plays this one. He's like, there's nothing good about it.
Who's that?
How much have you watched?
I've watched. I've watched a bit of it. I've not really been paying full attention.
I haven't seen any of it.
What?
I mean, what was the last part you saw him play?
Well, the last part, it's further than you, so I don't really want to say. I think he's further than you anyway.
Name?
He's just not enjoying it.
What's his name?
You've probably never heard of him, but it's called.
Guy.
It's just someone that I'm watching YouTube.
Name.
What does it matter? You don't even know who he is, so what's the point of saying his name?
Name. It doesn't matter either way.
Maybe we want to subscribe to him.
It's called Az versus Babyface. That's what it's called.
Az versus Babyface.
Yeah. It's something to do with wrestling term, the name, I think.
Yeah, Babyface.
Yeah. But he's not having a good time with the game.
How do you like in Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, I'm enjoying it. There's just certain missions that are just like, why is this even in the game?
Yeah, I've heard some mixed reviews about
I
that
have
game.
to bloody help a guy ask another guy to Homecoming as a side mission. I'm like, why is this Spider-Man? And
I heard there's like a lot of leftist undertone.
It's
or
a lot
like
of side missions that are in it and all that. And I've heard that it seems like Miles is the main character in this fucking game. It's a Spider-Man.
Did you say his name's Heel versus Babyface?
Yeah.
Yeah, Heel.
I know who this guy is. Yeah, he's fucking weird.
I don't know about him being weird. He's just passionate about stuff.
I know he is, yeah. Truth be told, no, I'm not fond of that guy.
Yeah, but you're not fond of
Is it because he doesn't like John Wick 2?
What?
So is it because he doesn't like John Wick 2?
John Wick.
You mean Alan Wake?
Yeah, John Wick.
John Wick 2.
Really looks like John Wick.
Yeah.
basically, no, like, he just does some really weird. I know into like internet historian thinks he's pretty whack as well. So that's all you need to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that dude's
that's different opinions. That's all it is, really.
Internet historian's a weird person.
Of course he is, but that's just a character.
Sure.
No, that's probably him in real life. So,
It's like
what is? It's just this guy has different opinions. That's all.
I've seen like he played what was it? What's it? Oh yeah, Last of Us. Played Last of Us Part 2. Internet historian did, and I've said this before because that character he plays the character, the smooth talking, just a really smooth, sexy voice that like casually gives info dumps on random shit, and he broke character like that bit where Abby has to help what's her name find Lev in the aquarium.
Oh yeah, that part.
And he's like, does his let's play with the same smooth voice that he does when making his videos, and he just goes, "Oh, that's going to be another 20 minutes of fucking riveting gameplay."
That game is literally
I like
the
The Last
worst.
of Us too.
Oh, I know you do. We know this, Adam. We know you like the shit game. Okay?
I think it's fun.
It's not a fun game. It's not.
It is fun.
It's fun to play.
It's
Yeah.
oh, the mechanics might be good, but that doesn't mean the games are fucking amazing.
I didn't say amazing. I said it's fun. I said I like it.
The story,
I mean, I wouldn't fucking put it on my top 10 list or anything like that.
The story is the worst part of
the
that game.
Story's not that bad.
It is. He's like, I'm gonna kill fucking the main character everyone loves. Fuck that guy who made the game. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're still butthurt that Joel got killed in the beginning.
Yeah, that's not just it. There's so much wrong with that game.
Yeah, it's not that much. There's a couple things wrong with it, I guess. But I mean, I like it.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna get revenge, but I'm not gonna get revenge. I'm gonna lose my fingers, but I won't get revenge. Fuck that.
Yeah, I watch Hollow plays video games, and he's pretty good. He's like, he doesn't just throw something off as being shit. He'll try and give like a structure.
Oh yeah, that's what the guy does in my watch. He doesn't just put it off saying, "Oh, it's localized." Like he tells you what's wrong with the game, why he doesn't like it and stuff.
I think it would have been probably a little bit better or cooler if there was more of that cult, that crazy cult that's in the game.
It would have been better in the trailer if they didn't put fucking Joel in it. It's like, oh, he's gonna be with you the whole game.
That's why you don't watch trailers and expect things.
No, but trailer, it lies to you. The trailer's lying.
No, the trailer does lie to you, though. It lies like, a motherfucker.
So it was like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna help you, but he said it's not Joel who's helping you, it's your friend.
They knew people wanted to see Ellie and Joel again, and that's why in the trailer they deliberately edit it to make it look like Joel is going to be a main character in the game. To the point of recording trailer exclusive dialogue and a trailer exclusive animation where Joel is actually dead at that point in the game.
Yeah, that is kind of messed up.
And it's your friend that's actually there, but
they did that to sucker people into buying the game, banking people's nostalgia and the love of Joel,
But sure, everyone sees Joel die though, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then that puts everyone in a sour mood, because then you play as Ellie, and then halfway through the game you swap to play as Abby for like 20 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah, they try to get you like kill Joel. It's like they make you very bitter over it, and they expect, you're going to go and get revenge on the bitch that killed him. Right. And then halfway through the game, you're forced to play as the bitch who killed him. And at the end, you don't even get to, you don't even get any catharsis at the end because you're forced to let it go.
Yeah.
Like, never mind what fucking Ellie wants, Never mind what she thinks Joel might want. We all know that if she had killed Ellie, Joel would have ripped her fucking face out if he got his hands on her, Right at the very end there, when she's drowning her. If that was Joel drowning her, he wouldn't have just drowned her. He would have snapped her neck, pulled her jaw out,
He
would
wouldn't
have
have
gone
thought twice about it, but she thinks twice about it.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this isn't what Joel would want me to do. Fuck that. Joel would move mountains to avenge you, bitch. If the roles were reversed, he would move mountains to avenge Ellie.
Yeah,
I'd give up
she
halfway.
blames Joel for not letting her die when the cure wouldn't have worked anyway.
You don't know that. It could have.
There's no way the cure is gonna save the fucking the world. It's not gonna happen.
It takes a lot more to. Adam, we haven't even got vaccines for most real fungal infections these days because, like they point out in the show,
It's a video game. That doesn't mean they can't make one.
It
they're
does.
saying like they point out in the show, it's not even really possible to synthesize vaccines for most parasitic funguses because they change rapidly and wildly as they infect the host.
I haven't watched the show. I'm not talking about the video game.
They point out right that it's not really. If it is possible, it's incredibly hard, and it's a lot more harder than what those fucking doctors. Those doctors would never have been able to synthesize a cure with the equipment they had.
Well, in the show, there's a bit where the woman's like, "You've got to kill everyone.
The
You've
show
got to
doesn't
bomb
count.
everyone right now."
The show doesn't count.
No, but you can't. No, it doesn't matter if it's the show or if it's a video game. We're talking real. How actual funguses work, we can't sympathize. Have you ever noticed that whenever you get a fungal infection, they always like put some cream on it or some powder, but they never give you a shot or anything, do they? Because we can't make them. It's impossible.
And it's not realistic anyway.
To fungal infections.
Even if you got the cure, and
people like, in real life aren't immune to fungal infections.
They're like, oh, we're going to give it to everyone. People are going to kill them. They don't want the world back to normal. They want the world broken.
What I'm saying is, Adam, those people in that hospital are on fucking shrooms if they think they can synthesize a vaccine with their shitty 20-year out-of-date equipment.
And they didn't even ask Ellen, they just wanted to do it. They didn't even ask her. So if they asked her and it was a different story, yeah.
She probably, because he probably would have knew that Ellie would have said yes.
Yeah, if she would have said, yeah, it's a different story. But they didn't ask her, so Joel's like, fuck it, I'll kill you all.
It's worse in the TV show because they do actually ask Ellie. Marlene says they asked her, but they specifically leave out the fact that it might not work.
Yeah.
Here's what's worse, right? They tell her that we're going to have to cut into your brain, right? But they specifically don't tell her that the procedure is going to kill her.
Oh, that's what that.
Yeah, in the show it's more like haunting when he kills everyone because he doesn't actually want to do it. You can tell.
Well, shit.
He's fucking merciless in the show,
and he don't have. There's no talking. It's just music playing, and he's just killing everyone.
He doesn't say a word. He just walks through the hospital, gunning people down methodically.
No, if in the show they could make Abby into a better character, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Well, I know that they're not going to kill Joel early in that show. They're going to keep him around for a bit longer. But the moment everyone doesn't like Abby already, so the moment she shows up in the show, they're going to be like, "What the fuck?" You literally
some news from Florida
about it. What's going on?
Apparently, there was a viral video that went out earlier this year. A Florida teen who beat up teacher over Nintendo Switch pleads guilty and is facing 30 years in prison.
Oh, is that the one where I've seen that video. When they're trying to get
the teacher woman or whatever takes the Switch away, and then he gets fucking pissed off.
He punches her in the face,
beats her up, and knocks her unconscious.
And then still hits her on the floor, yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been retarded.
He's 6'6".
They literally got so angry, just pushed the teacher, knocked her out, and then still hit her on the floor.
Nintendo Switches, they were hard to find.
That's right, Nintendo Switch, give it me now. Yeah, well, Spider-Man 2 is good so far, but I'm playing as Miles way too much. I want to play Spider-Man.
Isn't Miles Morales Spider-Man too?
No.
No?
There's only one Spider-Man, that's fucking Peter.
No, what it means is Miles Morales. Originally, Miles Morales became Spider-Man after Peter died in the comics.
Yeah,
What? Spoilers.
John doesn't mind, though. People probably already.
I'm just joking.
But yeah, it's I like Pete playing as Spider-Man, Peter, but you don't play enough as it's weird. But I have come across some
it's another
glitches.
switcheroo where you're playing as a character you don't want to play as.
Yeah,
You
it's
think you're gonna
called
be playing as
Spider-Man
somebody
2,
else.
and the Spider-Man. It's more about Miles and what he wants to come across and all that.
Yeah, they should have called it Spider-Man Miles Morales too.
Well, yeah, they should have, but they wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Hello, yeah,
They need to make new
Studios.
superhero games
Also, Merry
Instead
Christmas,
of-
Halloween is
instead
over.
of fucking Spider-Man and Batman. Maybe they should make like a good Superman game. I'll bet you they could do that now.
They did make a Superman game, but like, was it 360? Oh, it's fucking great, that game.
Was it?
Can't remember what it was called, but it was
Yeah.
great.
Maybe they should make a new Punisher game.
Oh, no, remaster the Punisher game. Just remaster it.
That could be pretty good.
All we need to do
What
is
others do?
remaster
Maybe
that
like an
old
Iron
game.
Man game, maybe.
Is there an Iron Man game that was out? Or was that... Or was it like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about like games with those characters in it, like the Avengers and stuff like that. I'm talking about like their own game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man would be a good game, I think. I bet you they could probably do that pretty good.
You could make a great Iron Man game, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Not when they made the Avengers game and it was absolutely fucking trash.
Yeah, or maybe like a game where you play as a villain
When
when you fight,
yeah.
the superheroes.
Well, I don't see any company like capable of making good games anymore.
Yeah.
Every
Except for
triple
Variant.
A games that come out are buggy as shit. But I've come across some bugs in Spider-Man.
Yeah, I heard.
Like, I couldn't press, like, a computer that you have to carry on the missions, you have to restart again.
Oh, really? It soft locked you or whatever?
Yeah, it was like, it
Lock
won't
you
let me do it. I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on here? Have you seen the one where you turn into a box?
like in Metal Gear Solid?
You turn into like a little white box. It's tiny. Like a glitch that happens in the game.
It's funny.
Yep.
I'm just thinking, like, what villain could you play as if he was going to play as a villain in those types of games?
Doctor Doom.
Yeah, maybe.
I think
guess.
Doctor Doom would be.
Don't really know too much about Doctor Doom.
Yeah, it'd be,
Besides, he wears a metal face mask or whatever, and he's like
actually,
Fantastic
you know
Four's
what?
arch
Make
nemesis.
another Marvel Alliance. They're great games.
Oh yeah, I actually have Marvel Alliance downloaded for the emulator, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, one and two were great. I've not played the third one though. That's on the Switch.
Uh,
But I like the first two. I remember playing them. Remember Mirror Colors stuff? That was great back in the day.
yeah, I was just thinking because I'm looking at my desktop. They should make a StarCraft TV show.
I want a Star Fox.
StarCraft has a lot of lore, a lot of good storylines and stuff like that. And it's fucking Space Marines versus aliens versus evil, crazy aliens. And Space Marines versus themselves.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that would be great that they could make.
Yeah,
But don't make promises when you're going to release them. Because that's the problem with AAA games. So, like, we're going to release it on this date, and the game's not even finished, and it's broke. What game was it when they kept
What's
changing
that one
the
game
date?
that's been pushed back fucking like 50 times now?
What else?
What do you mean?
That one game? Isn't there a game that you've been looking forward to that's been keeps getting pushed back?
No, I was looking forward to it, but I'm still as it gets pushed and pushed, more and more pushed back. I get, I'm more skeptic now.
Yeah.
It's that one literally the day before.
Oh, not that one. No, there's another game that kept getting pushed back.
Which one's that?
Yeah,
now?
what was the
Oh,
other
I
game that
forget.
got pushed back a billion times?
I know it was something that you were excited to play, but it keeps getting pushed back.
Uh,
I can't remember what it was called, but I know
Yeah, I can't remember it either. I think Reese knows what I'm talking about, though.
it's like a game that can get pushed back a billion times and it's still not got a release date yet. So
Describe it.
I can't remember what
I
it's
think it
called.
got
That's
pushed
the
back
thing.
beginning of this year
Well, I mean,
or next year.
Just describe what it's what like kind of
I
game
can't
it is.
even remember.
I can't remember that, Jake.
Probably a shooter or something like that. Whatever games that you like.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might come to me later.
Oh, is it X Defiant?
Is that it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think probably X Defiant or something like that.
That's still the
I don't know.
release date.
It was supposed to come out in summer, but they pushed it back to like I don't know, work on it again some more.
Yeah.
You know what game they should have delayed for a long time? Cyberpunk.
They should have delayed it even further.
Yeah, they should have had a release date.
Well, they delayed that game too many, like 3 or 4 times already. They should
Yeah,
have just said.
yeah, but that's the problem. They made promises and they should have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's all professionalism, really. You can't say, "Oh, it's going to come out at this point," and then just go back on that. They said it was coming out. You can imagine, God, if it wasn't ready in December, can you imagine if it actually came out within the first release date? Like April.
Shit.
Oh god, that game would have not functioned at all.
I mean, basically, they just released, the definitive version or the full version not too long ago.
Yeah,
Update.
Update 2.0, it's called.
Right.
It has a shitload of features that people have been requesting for a very long time.
They basically changed the whole game.
Yeah, that's the thing now. The game's great, but the problem is all the fan base that were there originally have gone.
No, I don't think so.
No, not many came back. I remember how excited everyone was when that game came out. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we waited.
It was CD Projekt Red. They had the hype of The Witcher 3. Maybe they should just stick to fantasy games.
Well, yeah, fantasy games is their job, I think. But yeah, that game, yeah, it's great now. They have, is it an anime on Netflix about it?
Yeah, Edge Runners.
That's meant to be good.
Oh, yeah, apparently that was really good.
I've not
one
watched
anime
it,
of the
but
year.
I've read about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I've been watching Detective Conan.
I watched a few episodes. I need to get back to watching it.
What was it like? Was it any good?
Yeah, it was good. It was alright, like first few episodes. I kind of like the tone of like Cyberpunk,
Yeah, I've been watching Detective Conan and One Punch Man. I'm almost done with One Punch Man for what they've released. Detective Conan is our old anime. It came out probably around the same time like Dragon Ball Z came out, or Dragon Ball, early or late 90s. It's great. It's got over 1,000 episodes.
Holy shit.
Except for the bad thing is, I guess it didn't get that much popularity over here in America because only like the first 130 episodes are English dubbed. So I have to watch about 800 episodes in Japanese because they just started doing English dubs for the past like episode 990 or something like that up to now.
Watching English dubs in anime is fine, but when you watch it in live action, it's not. Just the voices do not fucking. They sound strange.
I don't know. I've seen just a lot of Jackie Chan movies where they got the dubs. And I think it's great.
You ever watched Jackie Chan Adventures, the cartoon?
The cartoon.
That was sick, that back in the day. Watching that. That was
back
great.
In the day, I used to love Jackie Chan. I had all of his well, not all of his movies, but I had all of his movies that kids would like. Like Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Around,
I think this was like a trilogy or something like that they had.
around the world in 80 days or something like that.
Oh, that's not a
that's
kung fu movie.
No,
That's
but a
the
lot of
movie with
Jackie Chan. Everyone loves Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah.
still a fucking good movie, that though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad.
I
I'm just saying
just
it's not
love
one of
Jackie
the it's
Chan.
not one of the like the '90s kung fu movies that he did.
He
over
does
here.
his own stunts. That's what I like about him.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's fucking crazy. But it's great. Most of his movies are great. Have you ever seen The Foreigner, I think it's called? That's great.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
a new one.
that, yeah,
I haven't
that's
seen
based
too much
on-
of his new stuff.
Well, that's the
That's
only
based
new stuff
on-
I've seen, but it's really good.
Yeah,
That's based on a novel called The Chinaman.
yeah. Was it? There was a because in the DVDs that I had, one of the old Jackie Chan stuff showed him doing his own stunts and stuff like that. He actually like, broke his foot or something like that, and it was in a cast. But he was still doing his own stunts. So the only way they could actually do that, they put like a rubber like shoe thing over his cast to make it look like he was wearing a shoe.
I think Rush Hour is
So they could
great
film it.
movies, do you think? Rush Hour 1 and 2 they're great.
Oh yeah, Rush Hour is great. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I love when he pushes the guy and
Chris
he's like,
Tucker is
you
fucking
all look the
hilarious.
same.
It's like, I am you. That one. I am you.
His name is you.
His name is you.
Piece of shit.
Fucking great.
But yeah, at the end of like an episode of Jackie Chan Adventures, the real Jackie Chan would show up and talk.
Oh yeah, at the end, and we talk to kids asking questions.
Yeah.
And apparently, he's also a really good fucking singer.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a really good singer in China or whatever. Like I wouldn't say opera singer, but whatever type of singing, classical singing they did. Jackie Chan was a singer too. Look it up. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Jackie Chan though is just it's a legend. Is like it's a new movie coming out with him in, I think. I can't remember what it's called.
Is there?
Yeah, the new movie, but I can't remember. It's coming on Netflix. That should be good. Another film, it's great in the film, but I don't like the Karate Kid remake. I think that's a terrible film.
All right, okay.
You ever seen the Karate Kid remake, Adam? Terrible.
With Will Smith's kid.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad, I guess. I don't remember too much of it though.
If you watched the original, it's.
I've watched the originals.
The originals are the best. Like the first one. Oh my god, great.
What was it? Karate Kid 3 had a girl playing in it, didn't it?
No, that's Karate Kid 4. It's a different person. It's not. Like, it's someone else he trained in the film. In the fourth film, which is probably one of the weirdest movies.
I forget.
There's a teacher at the high school that's just bully and gets the shit beat out of him at the end of the film. By Jackie Chan. Well, not by Jackie Chan, but by, what's his name? Mr. Miyagi kicks his ass. But the fourth one's not as good as that.
I thought the third Karate Kid.
No, the third one's the one with
was a girl.
Terry Silver comes into it and he's on drugs or whatever. That's when he gets bullied by
I guess maybe it was 4.
Yeah, number 4 is the girl.
Oh yeah, it's Karate Kid 4. That's it. With
it's
Julie.
called the next Karate Kid or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it's called. 1994, the next Karate Kid. I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's not
It's got a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Not a very good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like that one that much.
The third one is probably
That's her name.
The first
Hilary
one's
Swank.
the best. Second best is the third one. The 3, I'll put Karate Kid 2 at 3 because it's good, but not as good as the third one. The third one is awesome.
Isn't that the one where he goes to Japan?
Yeah, the second one is Japan, mate. That's where he goes.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. That's probably one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, it's more personal, isn't it, that one? To Mr. Miyagi. Like, there's a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
Is it his uncle?
You get a lot of Mr. Miyagi backstory and character development.
Yeah, I enjoyed that film, but I like the third one more. Just the third one's more
I don't think I
bonkers.
remember the third one. I thought Karate Kid 3 was the one with the girls.
That's when Terry.
There's
There's a bad guy called Terry Silver. He comes into it and he basically to punish what's his name? Danny. He's there to punish him. He's there to punish him because
ostracized villain John Kreese attempts to gain revenge on Daniel and Miyagi with the help of Vietnam War comrade, wealthy owner of a toxic waste disposal business. That just sounds like the 90s or early.
Literally, when he comes back into the show, like Karate Kid, he's like, well, Cobra Kai is like, I bought a little kid and I was fucking high as fucking drugs, or something like that. I was high on coke or something like that. And then he becomes an evil bastard again in the show.
Yeah, here, look at this. I don't know if you can play this on the stream or not, but it's the trailer for Karate Kid 3. I'll send you the link on YouTube.
Yeah, and we can look at it probably without the sound. But I do like Karate Kid 3 a lot.
Yeah, I remember now because it has that guy. That guy looks like Sylvester Stallone or something like that almost. Not Sylvester Stallone. Who's the other guy?
Have you ever seen John Carpenter's Vampires? John Carpenter's Vampires, he's the main bad guy in it, the main vampire.
Yeah.
He hasn't really...
Hold on, I didn't play it yet. We're gonna go at the same time. Where are you at?
I need to get that. One second, let me get...
Pause it.
Let me get the trailer up.
Someone's watching it. Could be me. There we go.
The Karate Kid 3.
I sent the link in the Discord.
Which... Okay, let me have a look at... Oh, this one. Oh, shit.
Rated PG.
I'll go to the YouTube page and show my... I don't want to show our Discord.
Well, I can't get into it, right?
No, but, you know.
I mean, I think you have to be invited. I don't, yeah, that's better safe than sorry, I guess. Hey, when you get super popular as a YouTuber, you can make your own YouTube Discord for all your followers, fans. There's actually only one YouTuber Discord that I've joined. And I haven't looked at their messages in like forever. Oh, it's his name is Muckluck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
I remember
I like his videos.
Dash.
Oh shit,
He's a big James Bond fan.
I hate ads.
Yeah. Oh man, what pisses me off? I was watching this one YouTube guy. I unsubscribed to him only because he puts ads every 5 minutes into his videos.
Have you seen?
He does like Pokemon challenges and stuff like that.
I don't
like a 40-minute video, and every 5 minutes is the goddamn ad. So
yeah, I don't know if you've been watching this stream, but they put ads in the streams now. So the YouTubers don't do it, but YouTube has forced it. So when you're watching someone, it's just gonna.
Are you getting paid?
Well, you probably are, but like
nice.
Like
that's good.
But for you, no, you're not getting if you. The only way you get paid on YouTube is if you get 3,000 hours or whatever, and 500 YouTubers. That's how you can get
500 subscribers or 3,000 hours watched.
I think you've got both.
You have to have both to get monetized.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, but that's just the way. But now,
Oh, well.
YouTubers didn't have to put ads on the stream, they just take them out, like, turn them off. But now YouTube
Yeah,
forces
you
you
could. No one's
to
going
do
to
it.
do that, though.
Well, people, when you're watching a stream now, you don't ever get an ad in the middle of it when you're watching it.
Oh, like a live stream.
Yeah.
Like Twitch.
I
I
mean,
remember Twitch doing
I'm
that.
at 1
He was
second
watching
on
live
this
stream.
trailer. Let it go back to me.
Alright, we'll watch it together. I'm ready.
Yep, count it down.
3, 2, 1, go! PG. Parental guidance suggested. It's not mandatory, it's just suggested.
Mr. Miyagi. There we are. Just got
Rest
back.
in peace.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah. Rest
Miyagi.
in peace to the great person. They respect him on what in Cobra Kai. Mike Barnes, and he's such an evil bastard too.
Do you know how to sweep?
Mr. Maggie loves doing that.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi is great.
Oh yeah, Terry Silver getting into beat shit up like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one. This is a good one.
He gets in his head and everything.
Oh, he tricks him into hurting his leg so he can't do the crane kick or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, he wants him to do illegal moves. That's what he wants.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to tell him how to cheat.
Yeah, but instead he realizes that he's been tricked.
Part 3. Coming soon to a theater near you. Yeah, I remember that now that I saw the trailer. See, back in those days, the late 80s and 90s, you could tell who the bad guy was just because of their hair and what they looked like.
Yeah.
It was always the bad guy.
The bad guys are always...
They always have slicked back hair.
Nowadays in movie, it's a rule in Hollywood that the bad guys must never use iPhones.
Oh yeah, why not?
You know, I don't know. It's just I think it's some kind of like product placement thing. Good bad guys use like Android phones or just regular phones. Good guys use iPhones. You watch any action movie, you watch. The good guys are using iPhones and the bad guys are using some other shit. I'm telling you, you watch.
You literally learn who the bad guys are straight away because these days every movie's really fast to tell the story.
Oh yeah, these days you know who the bad guy is. The bad guy is the white guy in the movie. All the different black guys are the women. So if there's a white guy in the movie, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's basically how it is nowadays.
The white guy's the bad guy now. He's the villain. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Didn't you see like the new Disney or Pixar movie called Wish or something like that? The main character's black girl wishes upon a star.
Well,
and it just shows the villain. The villain's a fucking white guy with the white beard.
The saying he's the villain, right? But in that universe, everyone can have a wish, but he doesn't want them to use it for bad shit. And she's like, no, everyone deserves to use that wish. So the bad guy in that film is meant to be the good guy. He's actually the good guy.
You want to hear a racist joke? Kind of racist, I guess. It's going to be an abbreviated version of the joke that I heard of Boondock Saints. Remember that movie?
Yeah,
you know what joke I'm talking about?
I think so. Carry on.
All right. So these 3 people find a lamp, a genie lamp, a black guy, Mexican, and a white guy. So the black guy rubs the lamp. Genie says, "I'll give you one wish." The black guy says, "I wish for all my people to be happy, and go back home and happy and rich and all that stuff. So Genie grants them a wish. Poof, they all go. They're all, go back home happy. Mexican guy wishes basically for the same thing. So poof, they're all rich. They're all happy. They all go back home. The white guy says, I can get one wish, right? And he's like, well, shit. All the blacks and Spanish people are gone. I guess I'll wish for a Coke.
Damn. So, yeah, this reminds me
Okay.
of
That's like the abbreviated version of what I can remember from the Boondock Saints.
that reminds me of the latest episode of South Park. They're basically going after both sides of wokeness and stuff. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Kathleen Kennedy gets a lot of it, but this Cartman's meant to be the people on YouTube who complain about woke shit all the time. He's like, check under my bed for any Disney X people who work at Disney. He's like, make sure Kathleen Kennedy is under my bed. Everyone's getting swapped. It's hilarious.
Oh, nice.
They literally just take shots at Disney. There's this stone called the Panda Stone where, because she kept getting hate letter from. It turns out Cartman's the one giving the hate mail, and she kept making films more woke, and it never worked. And then a Kathleen Kennedy look at, from a different universe. It looks like Cartman comes, and she's like, make it a woman and gay. I'm lame.
I saw that.
But South Park are literally attacking both sides. That's what I love about South Park. They don't care.
Yeah.
And there's a side plot where Randy's like, oh, so I need to teach you how to do stuff. He's like, you get your phone out, and you phone on an handyman to fix your oven and stuff. And because they've all they're all idiots, they don't know how to do anything. The handymen become billionaires.
Nice. So like the people like plumbers and electricians and shit like that. They're the only people that know how to do stuff.
Yeah, and then at the end they're like, it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. Because they're all basically idiots. They're all like, don't go to college because go to trade school instead. Because we don't know how to do anything. Yeah, that's the side plot is actually great too. It's just like, because
I haven't seen South Park in years.
Yeah, this is like a 49-minute special.
Yeah, they did another special too a couple years ago. I didn't.
Well, they did the COVID one.
Right, yeah, the COVID special.
The streaming wars, whatever it's called. Where Cartman mom moved him to a hot dog or something like that. A restaurant, that's where he lives.
Okay.
But yeah, they just don't. They go after everyone. They don't. That's how you do it. You go after everyone, and they can't complain.
Right.
Like everyone's laughing at themselves, and they're like, "Yeah, that's basically what we do." So yeah, of course we can take it. But everyone online's like, don't you realise it's attacking you, you idiots? And everyone's like, well, yeah, we do know, like, we're not stupid. But yeah, that episode's great. Just Cartman gets replaced by the swap places the black Cartman who's a woman. She ends up in that universe. And PC Principal is called PC because
PC Principal.
Yeah, I remember. That's basically when I stopped watching it. Not because of that, just because it's I ended up watching other stuff. It's when PC Principal took over. I think I've seen like the first season when he was introduced as their character. It's
like they're like, they're saying Catman's been replaced. This is not our Catman. It's like, oh, I see. You're offended that she's black. That it's a woman. It's like, no, it don't make sense. It's like, and then they're like, it's like, oh, I bet you're afraid of Miles Morales. And they're like, No, we like Miles Morales. He has his original story of his own. It's just like they've built characters that they can use, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, there's a character called Strong Woman. She gets beat
Take
up
it back,
like
strong woman.
she gets beat up like a competition by a guy who's pretending to be a woman.
Oh yeah.
That's what's funny about South Park. They don't care about anything. It's all satire to them, really. Just taking the piss.
Yeah, I mean, shit, why not?
There's a reason they can do what they want.
The world's a big joke anyway. Why not just make fun of all of it?
There's a reason they're still around to this day. Okay, and they can do what they want.
Right.
Because they've not.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. Who's your favorite character in South Park?
It's got to be Randy.
Oh yeah, Randy.
Randy's
pretty funny now. They made him a lot. They made him a lot more funnier and crazier and stuff like that in the later seasons.
Like the episode with the Shining mouse.
Oh yeah, that's like me and Callum's favorite episode.
So good.
I like Butters in like the earlier.
Oh,
seasons.
Butters is still
and,
yeah, he's one of the favorites too.
Doctor, what's his evil persona? Doctor Evil.
Oh,
or something?
what's his name? Doctor.
Doctor. Doctor Disrespect.
No, Doctor. I can't remember what he's called. Is he called Doctor? I don't know.
It might not be a doctor. Let's see. Butters. Alter Ego. South Park. Professor Chaos. That's it.
Professor Chaos. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, they're making a new South Park video game.
Yeah, but it's multiplayer. It's not like a story game. It's multiplayer.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not.
sorry.
It's not like the Stick of Truth or the Fractured Butthole.
Fractured. You can't say fractured butthole. You have to say fractured butt hole. Yeah, you have to have a space in there, or else you get censored.
Those games are just great.
Yeah, I liked the first one. The second one was alright, I guess. It wasn't as good as the first one, I don't think. But even though it was pretty fun. I didn't like how they changed the fighting mechanics. They made it like a grid type thing.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just different.
Yeah, but they tried something different. That's what's good about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I like both of them. But I guess I kind of like the parody of Skyrim or whatever than I do like the parody of the Avengers.
Yeah, that was a parody of like what you call it, fantasy, and this
Lord of the Rings,
yeah.
Skyrim and stuff.
This one's
My
about
favorite
heroes.
My favourite bit's got to be like it's literally at the end where what is it? Cartman says to douchebag. He says something, doesn't he? And douchebag says like, his only line of dialogue in the whole game is like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah.
That was the main character at the end is like, "Screw you guys, I'm going over."
Yeah, it's like
You change your name. He's like, "Are you sure that you will be called?"
you try. Yeah, you try to put your name in, and it's just like he keeps changing to douchebag, don't he?
Yeah.
It's actually really funny too when you think about it, because in the South Park games, with the character customization, you could be a girl or a boy. All it depends on your fucking hairstyle, because they don't have noses or anything like that. So they all look the same.
Have you read that if you make the character black, it's a harder game?
Oh yeah, it's like, what difficulty do you want to play on? White would be easy, and he made it black. That'd be the hardest difficulty. Yeah, that was fun. That was in the second game though, I think.
Yeah,
I think it was the first.
make you black.
Yeah,
You make him black and it's harder for him.
that's funny.
Only South Park could get away with that.
What is it if you accept that your name's douchebag, you get achievement for it?
Oh yeah, well, like if you type in douchebag in the beginning without them telling you, I think you get achievement.
You accepted your destiny or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this? Yeah, that's funny. They don't let you change your name.
Right. because it makes it easier too with dialogue instead of they, them, him, she, her, whatever.
Well,
You're
I
just
think
fucking
that was
douchebag.
way
Just
before
a
NES.
generic term.
That was what, 2016, something like that.
Yeah. And that's also why they don't have, voice dialogue for your character. I kind of like games where you don't actually have a voice.
Yeah, I think that was also one of the reasons why they did it.
Yeah. Well, at least for RPGs and character creation, where you can create your own character. I'd love having, characters have their own voice when they're not, when they're supposed to be their own character, like Alan Wake or Kratos or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
like what is it? In Cyberpunk 2077,
Right.
the main character's name is V, obviously, right?
Right.
And depending on whether you're a man or a woman, the V stands for either Vincent or Valerie.
I didn't know that. I might have.
Oh yeah,
But
it just
never really
made.
paid too much attention to it.
I think I think it's said about like once in the entire game, like the character's name, and that was I think it was said once until they released Phantom Liberty, where they added a new ending to the game, and it is super fucking sad.
Oh, well, don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it, but
Just stop talking about it.
I won't spoil it, but in this new ending, the character's name gets said, Vincent or Valerie.
Okay.
Would you kindly?
Would you
kindly
not spoil it?
Would you kindly? I'm just saying they added a new ending. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
They
Would you
added a new
kindly,
ending.
That reminds me. I need to start playing that back again.
Well, we need to
Would you
carry on
kindly-
playing Silent L2.
Yeah, I mean,
office and kill the son of a bitch.
I was ready to play on Monday or whatever, but I didn't see you on Discord, so I figured you was doing something.
Monday, I don't know.
Probably playing.
By the time I realised that we might play it, I was like, "Yeah, it's way too late now." It's too late.
Yeah, it's fine.
We can
Probably watch a horror movie, wouldn't you, man?
Probably.
I guess we could stream it tomorrow if you want, or whenever.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
nothing
What
goes on
day is it?
Thursday. We can do.
Thursday's we're only
fine.
4-hour difference now, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but for until yours goes back or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's the 5th or 6th. I forget what day it is.
Yeah, everyone I've watched from America has been on early and well, this is better, but it's gonna go back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, bonfire night's on Sunday, so.
Fuck yeah!
No one
I'm not
cares
in work on
about it.
I got a day off.
Well, Thursday is a Titans game, so Thursday night. Well, that's way past your bedtime anyway. So
Can't do it on Friday. I'll be watching a movie with someone. Probably gonna watch the Addams Family. That's a good film.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I saw a lot of what's her name? Wednesday. A lot of Wednesday.
Well, yeah, the show came out last year.
Like yesterday on Halloween.
Well, yeah, the Wednesday the show came out, so that's probably why everyone's dressed like that.
Yeah. Well, my mom said I didn't see any Barbies. Mom said, because Barbie was a really popular costume, and it was a good movie too, or whatever. I didn't see no Barbies. I saw.
They tried to say to celebrities, "Oh, don't dress up and promote stuff like that."
Oh, no, I'm just talking about costumes that I saw. Well,
yeah, I don't. I think there was a few Barbies, but I don't know.
No, there was no Barbies. I saw a couple Smurfs, a couple Mike Myers, one Freddy Krueger girl, one girl, a really cute little girl, was dressed up as the It Clown, which was really cool. She had really good makeup.
Anyway.
What else did I see? One person was a Halo Master Chief, but not too much.
The best one I seen was that round there was someone in they made it look like the Exorcist on the bed. It was really cool.
Oh yeah.
And they had the person dressed as the exorcist and the priest pushing the thing around.
Oh shit.
I didn't see anybody. Nobody came to the door last night.
Well, did you have your lights on?
Well, I mean,
the problem with
come
people
on, they
like
got-
around there, Adam, is just tight neighbours that lock the gates and stuff and don't
Oh.
trick or treaters because they don't bother coming my
No,
house.
we sat out in front of our driveway, just like right next to the road, and watched everybody walk past.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
yeah.
America it's a lot
Yeah.
bigger.
Jake
a lot
told me not
better
to
and
tell
bigger.
you what happens in our neighborhood for Halloween because you get jealous.
You can tell us.
Yeah.
Just saying
I'm
it's better in
sorry,
America than
you'll get jealous.
I know it's just a joke. No, we have a parade in our neighborhood. It's like 100 kids and all this stuff. A big old escort, a big whole thing in our neighborhood.
Yeah, they used to do that.
We got trick or treaters all over the place.
Yeah, that's the thing with America. It's a lot better. They celebrate Halloween bigger than over here.
Yeah. Well, also I guess because our neighborhood is just a better neighborhood than England, than your neighborhood.
But you guys actually open your doors and give sweets out. There's a lot of type people over here just don't do that.
Yeah, most of your houses are what are they called, duplexes, or I think you call them flats or something like that.
No, not flats. Yeah, houses, but some people you knock on and they don't answer.
Right, but yeah, I mean your houses are like built up, and so you don't have but you're connected to your neighbor, almost like an apartment building, right?
There is like apartment places, but there's mostly houses that are
Yeah.
next to each other.
Yeah,
You basically go to the ones that have like the decorations and stuff because they'll answer.
Yeah.
Apart from that, a lot of neighbours just like fuck off. Just tight.
You guys are grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, tight neighbours. But no, we got front gardens all over here around us. It's not like you can still knock on the doors. Just walk up the gate, up the garden, knock on the door.
That's how it used to be, but now, I mean, over in our neighborhood, everybody just sits out, next to the road on their driveway and hands out candy.
Yep, it's probably safer to do that.
I saw two trick or treaters.
I wouldn't want no one knocking on my door.
But I literally saw two trick or treaters the whole night. I went to get a pizza
fun.
on the way. Went to get a pizza on the way back. I just saw two girls just walking around.
And you followed them home.
I knew you'd say something weird.
Just joking.
I knew. I was thinking, is he going to be material and not make a weird joke? Oh, of course he's not.
Oh god, that's funny. Funny because it's not true.
and then he ran away and scared.
They just saw they were going the same direction as him and walked in the other direction. No, they walked through the. I had to go through the meadows, which is like a little retirement village, and they were walking through there, and they went the other way. Like there's like two different ways out, and they went the other way, and I was going that way.
I mean, I've seen, I guess Google Maps of shit, neighborhoods that you guys live in. They're way different than the neighborhood.
I don't even know what they were. I don't even know what they were.
Stuff that I live in.
I don't even know what they were supposed to be dressed as. They were wearing like white. I think they were just wearing white shirts with blood on them.
Ku Klux Klan members.
I don't know, like fake blood on like white shirts.
Maybe they're supposed to be ghosts. I don't know.
Ghosts.
No. No, but yeah, I think the best costume that I saw was the little girl. She was probably like 7 or 8 or whatever, in a full, not a full, but she looked like the Disney version of the It clown. If Disney was going to make an It clown.
Pennywise the clown. Pennywise the dancing clown.
Oh yeah, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Every time you said Pennywise, I think you said anyway. Like you.
I thought you said anyway. It's
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I was like,
thought
he
you said
doesn't want to be the
anyway.
conversation or something.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
man.
thought. So I was like, oh shit.
Open your fucking ears.
No, Jake, it sounds like you said
It's your
anyway.
accent. It's not us, it's you.
He sounded like going
So,
anyway.
Well, you're an American and Reese is a chav, right? So,
Yeah, but you said
Alright, so that's your excuse.
you're anyway.
tell me if it's the first time you've heard posh Northerner before.
Posh, no. You're not posh.
You're not posh.
Posher than
What are you
you,
talking
mate.
about?
You're from
Posher than
fucking
you, man.
Salford too. What you on about? Oh, oops.
Yeah, well, that's posher than you.
That doesn't mean anything. That's saying I'm blacker than you.
He's
There are
more
those out
ginger
there,
than me,
alright.
though. He's more ginger than me, so.
There's black and then there's advanced black.
What
Is
does
there?
that even mean?
I don't know.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get a cigarette. I'll
Well,
be right back.
we've been streaming for an hour now. I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week. Don't forget the great Halloween, and the real snakes are out of here. Goodbye.